well, no, but we all they'll say as if it's axiomatic, but we all just want to live forever. And I want to say, well, actually, you don't, and that's not true of other cultures, right? Other cultures actually experience the prospect of immortality as deeply, deeply horrific. And reincarnation, for example, is the thing you're trying to break free from in many versions of Hinduism, and of course, and the same thing with sort of the desire for perpetual existence is what binds you into suffering within Buddhism in profound ways. And so I think, what I'm trying to, the connection I'm trying to bring it back to is, I think the absence of horror in our metaphysics is actually a telling thing. I think it again points to the fact that we are ultimately seeking a kind of security for our intelligibility rather than always trying to nourish our intelligibility through awe. And I think those are fundamentally different projects for us.
Yeah. And that's the security, I think. And this is where I think what the response to, as Heidegger would say, the withdrawal of being through the withdrawal of sense, right? And one of the things I liked in that interview with your teacher, he where he was talking about our response, right? What is to the withdrawal of sense is to take this hyper morality position, right? Where
Oh, that's a great insight.
it where we go, we experience the loss of sense, but we don't recognize we compensate for it by just being really upset about things, right? And being offended about things. And
Yeah.
what's interesting is you can notice that like rationality doesn't have it doesn't even consider rationality.
No, no, no.
And that response to the withdrawal of the sense of beingness, of the fullness of things.
Well, we've excluded from our notion of rationality any sense of this whole side of the spectrum, if I could put it that way. Rationality has been truncated to confirmation, coherence, the idea that insight and transformation and a capacity for wonder in Plato's sense, not Aristotle's sense, because I think for Aristotle it's more like curiosity. For Plato, it's clearly awe. That all of these things are actually crucial to forget, for example, overcoming all of the self-deception that our egocentrism and our narcissism makes us prey to. And they should therefore be central to our ideas of rationality, not peripheral things that are somehow romantically pursued when our rationality is done what it needs to do for the day.